What direction are the Phillies headed in? Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies Hot Stove Videocast, and today we're going to be having our 6th weekly update of the offseason, as we're going to talk about some Phillies news and some all-around baseball news. Now, guys, before we get into this video, please subscribe if you have not yet. Please turn on the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. Now, we have a lot to talk about in this one. A big week for the Phils. A lot of reports, a lot of news. Not very good news. Not very good news. Now, it was the non-tendered deadline this week. As some interesting news around Major League Baseball. Adam Duvall of the Braves non-tendered after he's hit 16 home runs this year. I know his batting average was not pretty. He gets non-tendered. I did not understand that. And then you have Kyle Schwarber of the Chicago Cubs getting non-tendered as well, becoming a free agent. So some surprising names. I mean, Kyle Schwarber, a guy who can't even hit like 240, so I understand it. He has a lot of power. Don't really think the Phillies should be interested in him because there's not really any need for him on this team. But I don't know. I don't really know what's going on here. I mean, I don't know. I do not know what's going on with this organization. I mean, what direction are we headed in? I mean, as I talked about at the beginning, what direction are the Philadelphia Phillies headed in? I mean, are we going to enter another rebuild? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. So let's dig into the first report. Theo Epstein. They talked to Theo Epstein, the former head of baseball operations of the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox, most recently with the Chicago Cubs. The Phillies talked to him, and I talked about that in previous weekly updates, and he snubbed the Phillies. He said, I'm not interested. He already said he was going to take the 2021 season off, and he said that he is not interested in heading the Phillies front office. So I cannot say I blame him. So that's another name you could cross off the list. Oh my goodness. I just I really do not know what direction this organization's headed. And it's not like Theo Epstein's like, oh my gosh, the Phillies can't get through Epstein, so now, we're in deep trouble. I'm not saying that, but I do not like where we're headed. I really, really don't. And as I said, this week it was non-tender deadline, and we tendered contracts of Vince Velasquez and Rhys Hoskins. Why in the world are we giving Vince Velasquez yet again another chance? Vinny Velo, we give him yet again another chance. Why are we giving this guy? I mean, we give him chance after chance after chance after chance after chance. It's just enough is enough with this guy. I'm tired of him. We gave him 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then we're going to give him 21 as well. Stop giving this guy chances. He's so bad. Is he ever going to leave the Phillies? I don't know. Because we just give him chance after chance after chance. I mean, let this guy go. He's so bad. He has not proven that he could be a good pitcher. He has good stuff. As I said, we call him Vinny Velo because he can hit high velocity with his fastball, but he can't locate. He cannot locate. It's just I do not understand this organization. You know what? I don't understand it, but I'm not surprised by it because we make the worst decisions. We trade our number one prospect for 2 years of control of a player and a great catcher and a good young pitching prospect for 2 years of control of a good player. So, none of this surprises me. And we also agreed to contracts with Zach Eflin, Hector Neris, Anthony Dominguez, David Hale, and Andrew Knapp as well. Those names I'm okay with. David Hale did not do a bad job with the Phillies bullpen. But Vince Velasquez, the big head scratcher here. And Tom McCarthy joined the high heat with Chris Russo, who I'm not a huge fan of because of some comments he made about Bryce Harper. But Tom McCarthy is even saying, everybody's just completely dumbfounded with the Philadelphia Phillies organization right now. I'm one of them. You all know that. I'm just so disappointed. I'm just so disgusted with this organization. And another thing, the Philadelphia Phillies have interviewed Senior Vice President of the Los Angeles Dodgers, Josh Burns, to be our next President of Baseball Operations. We all know that Andy McPhail is the President of Baseball Operations right now, but John Middleton is putting a lot of pressure on him to step down. Of course, Ned Rice is our interim general manager. Who knows what the future holds for him. Oh boy, get ready for this big report I'm about to talk about. You ready? Came out this morning that the Philadelphia Phillies are reportedly open to trading right-handed pitcher Zach Wheeler. It's just what in the world? We signed him to a 5-year deal last year, getting paid a boatload of money. I mean, not too much because the Chicago White Sox reportedly offered him more money. He'd rather come to Philly, take less money because apparently with his wife or something. So we get him at actually a discount because I think he's underpaid. because he had a great year for us, and we're willing to trade him. Arguably, he had a better year than Aaron Nola, and we're willing to trade him. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of this news. And once again, this is only a report. So we are open to trading Zach Wheeler. You heard me right. Zach Wheeler, according to multiple reports. What direction are the Phillies in? So we're in this rebuild phase for years. For years. Then, we come out of it. Well, we didn't even really come out of it because you don't get out of rebuild phase until you win. We didn't even win. We tried to win. I mean, did we really? Because we didn't go out and get any good starting pitching. We didn't go out and get any bullpen. Not any bullpen. We got and signed Bryce Harper, trade for JT Muto, sign Andrew Cutchen, trade for Gene Segura, sign David Robertson. We thought we were going to win the NL East. And we went 500. What a disaster. That was last year. And we go out and sign Zach Wheeler. And now we're going to blow it up? And we tender Vince Velasquez? Where we're going to trade Zach Wheeler? What is going on with this organization? Does any of this make any sense to you? None. And then you have the owner blaming everybody else for the problems. It's not my fault. Woe is me. I'm tired of hearing John Middleton talk. Okay, can he just be quiet? I don't want to hear I don't want to hear another word out of him. I really don't. And stop with the Bryce Harper. Let me just say this. Stop saying Bryce Harper needs to be traded. The Phillies should trade Harper. The Phillies should trade Harper. First of all, as you should know, Bryce Harper has a full no trade clause in his contract. And he'd have to waive that. And he has been on record saying multiple times in his press conference, on social media, everywhere, that he wants to stay here for the rest of his career. He said ups and downs in the city. He said not every year is going to be a good year. He said, I am not leaving. So stop with the Bryce Harper trading rumors, please. It's not happening. Bryce Harper's not leaving Philadelphia. Bryce is staying here. Bryce has said multiple times that he wants to go through the ups and downs with this city. So to say Bryce Harper, the notion of Bryce Harper traded rumors, stop. Stop. That's all I'm going to say. Just knock it off. I don't want to hear it. It's a bunch of malarkey. I do not want to hear Bryce Harper is going to be traded. That is the biggest load of malarkey I've ever heard in my whole life. I mean, that is just so far from the truth. It's not happening. It's not happening. I mean, like I said, he has a full no trade clause. Could he waive that? Absolutely. It's not happening, though. He's been on record, as I'm saying. He wants to go through the ups and downs with this city. He said not every year is going to be a good year. I understand that. He said, I want to be in here for the long haul. So, you know what? Stop with the Bryce Harper being trade rumors. But you know what? I don't know what to think of this organization anymore. We're going to try to compete, and then the next year, we're going to blow it up and rebuild. It's just, and people have been so quiet. We've been so slow with this GM search. Well, we have a, great player like JT Muto out on the market, who we traded our number one prospect for, a great young catcher, and a great pitching prospect for. And he's out in the market, and we have an interim GM in there who's in his 30s. He doesn't have any experience. Let's just be honest. He doesn't have any experience. Now, a positive report came out this week that the New York Mets are reportedly interested or in deep talks with free agent catcher James McCann, which could really change the Phillies' pursuit with JT Muto. Because it's not official, right? I mean, because you say John Middleton comes out and makes a big bold statement saying that we lost $2 billion as an organization, which I really don't necessarily believe. I mean, I'm not going to come on here and call him a liar and blast him. I'm not going to say that because we don't know the truth. But I'm not going to say he's correct. But we don't know what's going on, right? We don't know what's going on. But the fact is that you have James McCann out in the market. You bring him over, but you really gave up so much to get JT Muto, so much, and you're just going to let him go. And then you're just lollygagging with the GM search. Taking forever. It's just I don't understand this organization. Get on it. Get on it. And as I said, even though it's not official that he's gone, we still could technically get him back. There's no question. Especially if the Mets go out and sign James McCann, they're done. Now, I've hearing the Blue Jays are in on him. I've been hearing other reports, the Nationals possibly. So I don't know. I really don't know. I think the Blue Jays, they have money to spend. There's no question about it. The Nationals, they're going to they're one of the oldest teams in baseball. Max Scherzer's getting really old. He's in his final year of his deal. Steven Strasburg just signed a big contract. He's getting older though too. So the Nationals, I don't know what direction Washington Nationals are headed in. They're kind of headed in a different direction. They're getting older. They're going to have to rebuild. There's no question about it. Thankfully for them, they won a championship recently. We haven't won since '08. So life as a Phillies fan, ladies and gentlemen, is very, very discouraging. I just don't know what to say. I never saw any of this coming. I'll be honest. I knew our organization was bad. I knew that we were making really poor decisions. We went into last season in 2019, went out and spent all this money on Bryce Harper, traded for JT. That was a really gutsy move. I remember when we did that, I was like, wow. I hope we don't regret this. We just gave away a number one prospect, and everyone was saying when we did it, I was like, don't worry about it. Cisco Sanchez has injury problems. Nothing to worry about here. There's absolutely nothing to worry about. It doesn't matter. I don't know. He had a really good year his first year with Miami. He had a really good year there, and that would be painful to see JT Muto as a New York Met. I just hope he doesn't go to the Mets. That's all I'm hoping for. If he goes to the Blue Jays, it wouldn't hurt as much. But to have him on the Mets and then, see Cisco come in here and totally dominate us, it really would that would be the Phillies, right? That would just be a classic example of the Phillies. But we can't be so negative. This report isn't, factual, right? It's just a report. A report does not mean it's a fact. It doesn't mean the Phillies are going to trade him. It's not like, okay, the Phillies have a deal in place for Zach Wheeler, he's gone. This is just a report. How many times do you hear? You look at the Indians with Francisco Lindor. They're going to trade him. We're going to trade him. They haven't told you. They're probably going to trade him this offseason, but there's a lot of fake reports out there. A lot of fake reports. This is people talking. Just, because they have to put something out there every day. They have a contract. They have to put something out there. It's going to get clicks. It's going to get views. People want to see it. They have to put something out there. So sometimes they grasp at straws. But arguably, I'm not surprised at this report at all if this is true. I'm not surprised because this organization is filled with incompetent people who do not know what they're doing. I just don't like it. And I can't stand John Middleton's attitude. Woe is me. It's not my fault. Everybody else is responsible here. You are the person that hired these people, John Middleton. You are the person that put these people in charge of running our organization. So take some responsibility. I do not like that attitude at all. And it really, really bothers me. I'm tired of this organization. I'm tired of it. Once again, we can't be 100% negative here. He's not, Remuto's not, gone for good. Zach Wheeler, again, he's still on our roster. So don't buy into it too much. I don't know. JT Muto's most likely gone, but Zach Wheeler, I'm not sure about that. I'm not really going to speak on that. Nothing would surprise me. If I had to guess, I don't think he's going anywhere. But JT Muto, I think he's gone. I think that's true. But Zach Wheeler, I'm not sure about that. I'm going to lean no. I'm going to say no. But big week. We give Vince Velasquez getting another chance after chance after chance after chance. Just being absolutely terrible. Can't hit his locations. You know what? We'll give you another chance. It's perfectly fine. Doesn't matter that you've been, terrible, the past couple years in a Phillies uniform. Not couple years, like 5 years. 5 years. Doesn't matter. We're going to give you yet again another chance. I cannot stand this organization any longer. But once again, I'm still a Phillies fan. I still support this team. Bryce Harper's not going anywhere. Stop with that nonsense. Oh boy, my phone's blowing up right now with a lot of people contacting me about this. This is making Phillies fans incensed. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please join the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Check out the social media link in the description section. At Phillies House of Instagram, RFNX Instagram. Call or text 267-225-5392. Email me, phillieshouse@gmail.com. So I'll see you guys next week. I might actually make a video this week. I'm going to be having a debate with someone who thinks that Bryce Harper's overrated. I'm going to be taking the side that he's not overrated. We have not scheduled that debate yet. Been having baseball guy Sean come on this month, so I plan on having some content here in the month of December. So we're about 2 months and a half. Yeah, 2 months. 2.5 months away from the start of spring training. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'll talk to y'all later.